Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk about my goals for 2025 because it's been 6 months. We crossed the half point of the year, and I just want to talk about the progress that I've made, the things that I accomplished, the things that I didn't, and everything around the topic of my goals, because I believe that 2025 goals is the most important video for me for this year. I just want to talk about my achievements, my failures, and everything in between. So let's start with the first one, and it's to have 2000 euros saved in my savings account by the end of Q2. And I didn't achieve that, unfortunately. Right now, I don't have a job. I'm still trying to find a remote sales job, and I'm not in the situation where I can have 2000 euros saved. Hopefully, by the end of the year. That's why I extended that goal by the end of Q4. Then next goal is have 2000 euros invested in my investment account. And my idea was to have that money invested and that's it. You just forget about it. I would still invest more money into that account, but I realized you can invest a lot more money into a lot more things. So by the end of Q3, I probably won't have 2000 euros invested in my investment account. But if you combine everything, books that I bought to some education, basically every single thing that I invested in myself, I'm around that number by the end of Q3. But unfortunately, I can't change that goal. Probably I won't hit that by the end of Q3, but hopefully I will hit that goal by the end of Q4. Then next thing is to have 92 kilos by the end of Q4. Right now, I believe that I weigh around 90 kilos. I'll take a picture from tomorrow morning and I'll put it as a proof, but I believe that I'm around 88, 89 kilos right now. So I'm not that far off from that goal. Then the next thing is to run a half marathon by the end of Q2. I did it sub 2 hours, which I actually surprised myself because my idea was to prepare as much as I can for that specific run. It turned out I didn't prepare at all, but I guess I just have a good base level of conditioning. I wanted to make a video where I talk about it, but yeah, that's something that I actually achieved this year. And we have own a food scale and body scale. Those were things to cross off, easy wins. Yeah, nothing special to talk about here. And use MyFitnessPal app for 3 months or 90 days straight for the entirety of Q2. I did that, and those 3 months actually made me realize how little food do I eat, because I don't consume a lot of coffee, but when I do, or caffeine, I just don't eat. I'm not that hungry. I'm just wired and I can just go and be productive. I can just script videos, I can learn new skill, I can read a book, I can do whatever, and I just don't feel hungry. And those 3 months of using MyFitnessPal actually made me realize how little food do I eat, and when I eat food, how little protein do I eat, which are two most important things. If I want to gain weight, 92 kilos, and I want to gain muscle, I need to eat a lot of food and I need to eat a lot of protein. That's something that I'm going to work on by the end of the year so that I can hit my 92 kg goal for the Q4. Then we have squat, bench, and deadlift PRs that I want to hit, or I wanted to fit by the end of Q2. Fortunately, I didn't go to the gym for a long time when I came back home from the basketball season. It's not bad. Hopefully, I will hit them before or somewhere in pre-season. I still believe that I can hit those numbers. Then below that, we have own a driving license. At the beginning of the year, I said it's either Q2 going into Q3. So I'm actually on the timeline to hit that goal. I just have to learn everything I need to learn, and then I just have to drive consistently, and that's it. Hopefully before the beginning of the preseason, I will have my driving license. Then we have own my first timepiece. That's by the end of Q3. So hopefully when I find a job, I will treat myself for a first watch. I actually have a watch. I don't know if you can see it. It's G-Shock Casio, and it's really nice watch, but it was a gift for birthday or for something. So it's not that I don't consider it mine. It is mine. I just have to fix it because, as you can see, it's not working. It's not that I don't consider this watch to be mine, but I just want to have my first watch, so something that I bought with my money. Then going below, we have a personal website, and I wanted to have a website in Q1. Didn't happen, but in Q2 I did it. I built my website when I finished CS50X and CS50 Web. Let me just show you. Yeah, so as you can see, this is my personal website. Now you can be the judge. It's not the prettiest. I'm thinking about redesigning it, but for now it's actually looking good. And there was a little pop-up, so you can click on my face and you're taken to About Me page, which is again something. It's not the best looking website, and I know I have a few typos. I have to fix that. But yeah, I just wanted to have something. Yeah, as you can see, we have a pop-up. I just wanted to have something to put myself out there on the internet, basically. And if you have anything to say about this website, so if you want to judge it, that it's not the best, or help me improve it, feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments, if there is anyone watching these videos. And below that, we have go through 5 online courses, and that's by the end of Q4. Hopefully, I will find a few either marketing or sales or whatever courses that I can still finish. I do have some courses that I want to take, so I will probably start going through some of them. But yeah, I believe that I will finish 5 online courses by the end of 2025. Finished two already, which are CS50X and CS50 Web. I still have 3 courses to go in 2025. And then we have work as a web developer, and this is actually first thing that I failed, because I realized that in order to get a web development job, you either have to have a college degree or you have to have a lot of personal projects and few certificates. And I just have few certificates and projects in scope of those certificates. So only project outside of those certificates, CS50X and CS50 Web, is my personal website. And it's not enough, and it's something that I don't have the real life experience in. So I just decided to give it up and treat it as a hobby. It's something that I will learn, it's something that I will tinker with here and there. But when it comes to my career, I decided to pursue remote sales, which is something that I'm still trying to land my first job, but it is what it is. And below that, we have meditate 3 months straight, so 90 days of 15 minutes a day in Q3. I started this, you can see it in my previous video, in Habit Tracker review for June of 2025. Then we have own 50 books, 50 physical books, and I'm actually really close to that number. So I will for sure have more than 50 books by the end of the year. So that's for sure. Read 50 books by the end of the Q4. So this is something that I'm not really good at. I will put my Goodreads account. I believe that I'm at 15 or 16 for the 2025. I'm not sure, but it's not looking good. I'm like 10 books behind, so I really do need to push more and prioritize reading more, even like the old books that I already read, because I do have 75 books on Goodreads. So when it comes to books read, I want to have 75 books in that specific column, but I still want to read 50 books for 2025, so I can reread some books that I read in previous years, because I believe you have to reread few books multiple times throughout your life to get the entirety of the book, if that makes sense. So I will definitely reread some books that I read previously in my journey. Then we have 100 videos uploaded on YouTube by the end of the Q4. This is not going good. I believe that I'm at video 31 or something like that. I'm actually contemplating if I should do some challenge where I push myself to post consistently, to show my life more, to basically put myself out there. And 75 hard is something that came to mind. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it, but it's something that I'm constantly thinking about, constantly talking with myself, with my family, with my friends. So it's something that might be an idea that I'm going to pursue, but I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with the YouTube, but I do want to have 100 videos uploaded on YouTube, and it's not like 100 videos uploaded this year. I just want to have 100 videos on YouTube. It makes this goal somewhat easier, but still, in the entirety of 6 months, I uploaded maybe 15 videos, so it's not that good. We have built 3 apps by the end of the Q4. Now, this is something that I know for sure I'm not going to hit. I will try to build maybe 1 or 2 apps to serve me, so few apps that I can use, but I'm not really sure if I will focus on that specific area at all, because right now, as I said, I'm trying to get a job in remote sales, and that's the only thing that I'm focusing on right now. So everything else is just a side quest for me. I'm just trying to land a remote sales job, read books, stay in shape and eat healthy, and that's it. So build 3 apps, that's definitely a goal that I set previously when I was more ambitious and I was in a different state of mind. Basically, I'm 99% sure that this is something that I will not hit this year. I have 5 tattoos by the end of Q3. This might happen, I'm not sure, because I have 1 tattoo, so that means that I have to get 4 more, but I'm not really sure. It was like fun goal at the beginning of the year. I do have a lot of ideas. I'm just not really sure if I will get them or not. Then we have drink alcohol less than 35 times. Right now I'm at 12 out of the 35 times, and it's going okay. If I continue at this pace, I will be at the number 24 by the end of 2025, which is below 35, which is good in my opinion. So hopefully one day in the future that number will below 30s or below 20s, below 10, at 0, hopefully. But yeah, right now I'm still trying to figure out how to balance my pursuit of personal development and alcohol consumption, because you just have 2 voices that I hear all the time in media, in social media, from my friends and family. Like you either have one side that's like, oh no, it's okay, you can drink, and the other side is like, no, you should not drink at all, it's bad for you, whatever. I'm just trying to balance those opinions and live my life and figure out on my own. So that's why I limited myself this year to drink alcohol less than 35 times. Then we have finished the 2024-2025 season with 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, which was my ideal average stat line. And I will put a proof somewhere up here that I didn't complete that. I believe it was something like 7 point something points per game, between 3 and 4 rebounds per game, and I below 1 assist per game. It was not the best season for me. I tried my best. I will still try next season. Yeah, I had high expectations for myself, so this is another goal that I didn't achieve. And I have do a 24-hour fast for food and information every quarter. So for Q1, I just did food fast, which I know it's kind of cheating, so I can basically cross it off as like I didn't do it when you really think about it. I just decided to leave it as it is to have some sort of a progression. So for Q2, as you can see, I didn't complete 24-hour fast, and I basically failed this goal in its entirety. So I can just cross it off. But I'll leave it here just to see at the end of the year what's the amount of time that I'm going to do 24-hour fast in Q3 and Q4. Because that's something that I heard on the internet, that it's healthy, it's good for you, it's good for the immune system, and fasting in general is good. So it's something that, yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely do a 24-hour fast for food and information this quarter, and it's something that I'm thinking about recording myself throughout that day to see, I guess, the benefits. But yeah, as you can see, these are my goals. These are all the things that I did or didn't do. And one thing that I really love is that I didn't change anything. I didn't implement new goals. I didn't do any of that. So it's just like, this is what I had at the beginning of the year. So this is the midpoint of the year, and then at the end of the year we'll see the full picture then. And then based on those goals, so for this year, for 2025, I will be more strategic and be smarter in the future, so for 2026 going forward. But yeah, this is another video just for me to keep myself accountable and to share it publicly, because I believe that sharing publicly is actually a good thing if you want to keep yourself accountable. If you're just doing it for yourself, then again, yeah, good for you. But yeah, I just wanted to keep myself accountable, share my wins, my losses, and everything in between so far. So yeah, I will see you at the end of the year when we will analyze everything I did from midpoint of the year until the end of the year. Yeah, but this is it for today's video. See you in the next one.